So, students, next topic is your common posture deformity. So, these are the posture deformities. Number one is your spinal curvature deformity, which has three types of deformities, that is kyphosis, lordosis, and scoliosis. Next is your knock knees, then flat foot, round shoulder, and bow legs. So we'll start from our spinal curvature deformities. Number one is our kyphosis. So students, kyphosis is a spinal curvature deformity. It is rounding of upper back. It is the problem of thorax cage, that is an abnormal curvature of spine at front. It causes hump at the back of the body, thus shoulder comes forward and neck drop forward. This postural deformity causes convexity of thorax cage, thus body weight is shifted forward. The causes of kyphosis are malnutrition, carrying heavy load, improper furniture, weak muscles, bending while walking, wearing shapeless and tight clothes due to heredity also. What are the precautions? Precautions are adopt good or correct posture, wear loose clothes, use suitable furniture, and remedies are always keep a pillow under your back while sleeping, bend your head backward in standing posture. Third is performing swimming, then perform dhanurasana, chakrasana regularly. So these are the remedies of kyphosis. Second spinal curvature deformity is scoliosis. It is the problem of spine in which vertebral column bends to sideward. Scoliosis causes one shoulder down and the other is raised up. Body weight is shifted to sideward and it causes lot of pressure on one side of the foot. The main causes of scoliosis are birth defects, wear and tear in the spine, difference in the length of the leg, lifting weight towards one side in routine, wrong standing or sitting posture, unsuitable furniture, weakening of spinal muscles on one side. The precautions of scoliosis are never walk for long time with carrying weight in one hand, always stand in a correct posture, use suitable furniture, balanced diet should be taken, study should be avoided in sideways bending posture. And the remedies are hold the horizontal bar with hands and let your body hang for some time. Third deformity is lordosis. Lordosis is the problem of lumbar spine. In this posture deformity, the lumbar spine bends in front beyond the normal level. Lordosis is abnormal curvature of spine in front at lumbar spine. Thus, abdomen is ahead of body and shoulder comes outward and sideward. In lordosis, the body weight is shifted backward. Thus, lot of pressure is over heels. This problem is also known as hollow back. The causes of lordosis are imbalanced diet, improper development of muscles, taking more food than required, overweight or obesity, diseases of spinal muscles. And the precautions are yoga asanas, then balanced diet should be taken, stand straight while carrying weight, never take excessive food, maintain your weight. And the remedies are perform toe touching at least 10 times a day. The next deformity is knock knees. It is a posture deformity in which the legs are bent inward and knees strike each other while walking or running. In knock knees, the knees join together while there is a wide gap between the ankles, varying directly with the degree of deformity. Many young children have knock knees, which tend to be most obvious at around the age of 4 years. It's almost always just a normal part of their development, and their leg will normally straighten by the age of 6 or 7. The causes of knock knees are rickets, obesity during childhood, muscle or ligaments weaknesses at early or adolescent age, fracture and injuries involving the knee joint, lack of balanced diet. Precautions are having balanced diet. Babies should not be forced to walk at very early age. Perform proper exercises, especially yoga asanas. Remedies are keep a pillow between the knees and stand erect for some time. Use cod liver oil, do horse riding, and use walking calipers. So, the next deformity is flat foot. Flat foot is an abnormal condition of foot in which the arc of the foot collapses, with the entire sole of the foot coming into complete or near complete contact with the ground. That is, no arc in the foot and the foot is completely flat. The causes of flat foot are weak muscles, increase in body weight, using improper shoes, carrying heavy weight for a longer period, standing for a long time. And the precautions are high heeled shoes should be avoided. Don't carry heavy weight in childhood. Always wear the shoes of proper shape and size. And the remedies are walking and jumping on toes, walk on heels, lose weight, skip on rope, perform stretching exercises, and use good quality of shoes. So, the sixth deformity is bow legs. It is opposite to knock knees. In this condition, the legs curve out like a bow. There remains a wide gap between knees when a bow-legged person keep his feet together. Bow leg may become more obvious in toddlers as they begin to walk. The causes of bow legs are rickets, deficiency of vitamin D and calcium, improper way of walking, obesity, or forcing babies to walk at early stage. The precautions of bow legs are don't carry heavy weight in childhood. Babies should not be forced to walk at very early age. Balanced diet should be taken. Always walk properly and use good quality of shoes. And the remedies are vitamin D and calcium should be taken in required amount. Walk on the inner edge of the feet. So, students, these all are the postural deformities. Now, we will study the corrective measures for postural deformities. So, as we know, physical activities make the body muscles and bones strong and healthy. So, physical activities also make other systems of the body healthy, which help to cure and prevent the various deformities. Some of the physical activities are explained below. They are strengthening exercises. These exercises are used to provide strength to the muscles. Depending on the postural deformity, specific strengthening exercise can be planned. Next is back exercises. So, weaknesses of back muscle is the main reason of many postural deformity. Example are your spinal curvature deformities. To strengthen these muscles, some workout in the form of back exercises must be done. Third one is your specific exercises. Some specific exercises are essential as corrective measure for common postural deformity. So these are the corrective measures for postural deformities. You can also practice yoga asanas to cure your postural deformities. So students, the next topic is your sports participation of women in India. So, in this topic, we will study the outlook of Indian society towards the participation of women in sports. So, as you know, sports is a male dominating field where women are not given the equal opportunity as it is given to the male sports person. So, in our next topic, we will study the reason for less participation of women in sport. So, the number one reason is male dominated culture of sport. It is very true, the culture of sport itself present a problem. Some women or girls are turned off sport although because they see it as a male dominated activity. Second reason is attitudes and prejudice about sexuality. Some girls avoid certain sports for fear of being perceived as unfeminine and their parents discourage them for taking up sports. Third reason is body image, then lack of self confidence. Girls often rate their performance or ability more negatively than boys. Self confidence is also linked to competition. Fifth reason is parental and adult influence. The influence of parents, coaches, and other adults affect girls and boys differently. Sixth reason is female invisibility. Working in a sector where they are in the minority can give women the sense that they don't belong to the world of sports. In addition, there is an imbalance in the media coverage of women's sports as the focus is almost entirely men's sports. Eighth reason is funding. At most level, women's sports attract less funding than men. Girls' teams tend to attract less sponsorship from local businesses because they do not have large supporters. These inequalities in funding result in poorer facilities, equipment and kit as well as less sponsorship for female athlete. So this is the main reason for not participating of women in sport. Number 9 reason is less number of female coaches. Some women feel uncomfortable in presence of male coaches. In company of female coaches, this is not the scenario and women take part in sports wholeheartedly. Therefore, the number of female coaches will increase the participation of women in sports.